there's a specific problem in this city, but it requires a specific solution. And the brothers I'm looking at, y'all are the solution.
Today wraps up a great week preparing students and educators for the new school year. And now it's time for back to school at St. Mark. Kick your growth into high gear with one of 3 Monday offerings, all beginning September 11th. Take the first step to living debt-free. Money Matters can help you learn how to budget, get your credit back on track, and eliminate debt. Latrice Buckner, a Money Matters alum, said the Money Matters classes helped my family save $500 a month just by changing our mindset on eating out and helping us track our spending. This free course is sponsored by Arvest Bank and meets at 6 o'clock p.m. Join hundreds of others who are making their money work for them. Do you have questions about race and religion? Do you wonder about what role the church should play to help correct our country's problem with racism? Should your Christian values influence how you vote? New this year in the Roddy E. Collins School of Ministry, Christianity and Culture will tackle these issues and more. You can also earn a 1-year certification in theology and Christian leadership. Registration is only $50 plus the cost of books. And lastly, move from just church membership to Christ-like discipleship in Master Life. Your spiritual journey will never be the same. The small group classes meet at 6 o'clock p.m. in the Education Center. You can also enroll in Sunday classes. They begin August 20th at 9:45 a.m. To register and learn more about all of these offerings, visit the My St. Mark section of smark.org. And if you have questions, you can get them answered at the Back to School Blitz next Sunday in the atrium. More than 150 elementary students from 23 schools participated in the pilot year of Program Impact. And we've got great news. This year, the after-school program expands to include middle school students. They'll focus on reading and get STEM reinforcement with exposure to robotics, coding, and experimental science. Also new this year is a tutoring and homework lab. Applications are in the atrium for elementary and middle school students. There is a $25 registration fee, and tuition is only $50 each week per child. Register your child today because slots are limited.
March 23rd, 2013 begins as a normal, typical morning for me. 6 a.m., began scanning the Cartoon Network, looking for 2 of my favorite cartoons, Mighty Mouse and Underdog. But at 6:15, my life changed. I began to develop a small discomfort taking place in the middle of my heart. But this particular morning, it did not manifest itself as a heart attack. There was no excessive pain, there was no excessive sweating, there was no excruciating pain in my left or both of my arms. I was not feeling nauseated. So I said, this could not be a heart attack. It felt mainly like acid reflux. I drank some water, but the pain did not subside. I said, this is different. I had a 30-second decision matrix that I had. As I was getting dressed, St. Mark, the symptoms began to manifest themselves. Excessive sweating, pain began to become a little bit excruciating, but nothing major about it. They took me back, got me hooked up to EKGs. As she was hooking up the EKGs and the results came out, she said, I need to move you. I need to move you to a bigger room. And at that time, I began to overhear a conversation with the cardiologist and the nurse at that time. I heard the doctor say, he's having a heart attack. Here's what I need you to know, St. Mark. It's important for you to know your family history, to know the signs, to know the symptoms. And because of that, because the family history involving my family, I was keenly aware of the signs and symptoms of heart disease and stroke.
Because Pastor Glenn Hersey knew his history and the signs and symptoms, he got a second chance at life. We are partnering with 12th Street Health and Wellness to present the Heart Disease and Stroke Awareness class Mondays in August, and it's all free. Get on track to a healthier you, starting tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. in the Children and Youth Center banquet hall. Register now in the My St. Mark section of smark.org.
Each year, over 600 Americans die from heart attack. Each year, over 35,000 Americans have heart attack. For African American males, 44% of African American males have heart disease. 48% of African American females have heart disease. It is something you need to know. It is the silent killer. The life you save, it just may be your own. Come on and be a part of that. Thank you. God bless you.
All Wednesday activities resume this week, including the Sweet Hour of Prayer, conference call at 6:30 a.m., morning Bible study, midweek inspiration, and evening Bible study at 6:30 p.m. Take advantage of all these ways to help you get through the week.